my name is Holly, and this is my anxiety chapter. There was a prompt on the platform that I use in which I write my blog out on, and it was, what's something most people don't understand? And I think, for the most people, those that do not suffer from anxiety and depression and any other form of mental health, what you don't understand, even though it's well-meaning, and you are just trying to be supportive, you don't understand the way that our brains comprehend it. I had gotten to the point where I finally admitted that I cannot live this way any longer with my anxiety and panic attacks. I made the decision to seek medical intervention, medicinal intervention to be specific. The first person who I told, of course, was myself. Just saying it out loud that I needed help to an empty room was a big step for me. I then told my mother. Her first reply was that I needed to be prepared for weight gain. And in another discussion, she made the same comment and about being careful with the sweets because antidepressants cause weight gain. I tried explaining to her why those comments were unhelpful, but she couldn't understand. She defended herself, saying that, she agreed with me both times we talked about this, that it would be easier for me to be more active. But the fact is I had to say it first each time, countering her weight gain comments for her to agree with me. I tried explaining that in my frantic, anxious mind, that her comments did not come off as supportive. In fact, it was almost like a reason not to go onto medication. Now, I'm already overweight, but I'd rather gain a few pounds than continue living in this constant panicked state. I hate myself some days just because driving up to the Dollar General a quarter mile up the road can be difficult. I feel like a disappointment and a hindrance to my family because I simply can't seem to do anything on some days. I need to calm my brain so I can get out and about again. And I know it will be easier to process all the sensory input at the gym, and I'll start enjoying it again. I'll feel better about going to the park or driving out to the lake. I'll be able to drive into the city without feeling trapped in traffic. And I know as I'm able to get over that hurdle that is preventing me from the things that I normally enjoy, I'll also start to feel better. The physical activity will help boost my mood, and it'll help lower my stress hormones. Lowering my cortisol will mean I'm not battling so much inflammation, and I'll sleep better. But if I have to gain a few pounds not to hate the person in the mirror, so I gain a few pounds. Another stupid comment I got was from another friend, which helped show me that while I'm putting this journey out there publicly like this, it may be best not to really discuss details with people in my personal life. Their response was, I would no longer be able to drink. I think the reason behind it that it bothered me so much is I'm fairly open about the fact that I do not drink anymore. My last drink was 2 weeks before COVID tried to kill me by shutting down my liver and kidneys. My last drink was October of 2021. But even before then, I was losing the desire to have a drink with people, and I never drink alone. I absolutely hated feeling tipsy. I hated not being in control of my life, and it wasn't relaxing for me. Alcohol tensed me up and made me anxious, worrying about the fact that I have a low tolerance. I need to drive home. I didn't want to say stupid things on the top of the fact that I'm already socially awkward. But beyond that, really? Which is more important? Being able to handle simply going to Walmart 10 minutes down the road and get through a 15-minute shopping trip without a panic attack? Or still being able to have a glass of wine or a couple beers? I wish people would understand how hard it is for someone to even admit that they're looking to go on depression or anxiety meds, or even admit to already being on them. Sometimes you do not need to give advice or share facts you saw online or your sister or your cousin or your friend twice removed's experience. I know more often than not they mean well, but our brains are currently not operating on logic. We are overwhelmed with emotions that we can't seem to fully control or even fully understand what we even feel. I honestly believe the only proper response would be, I support you in your journey, and maybe let me know what I can do to help.